Popol Vuh, the origin story of the Mayan. This origin story was told by the Maya, who flourished in Mexico and Guatemala from around 250 to 900 CE. It is the beginning of a long, detailed story called the Popol Vuh, which means council book. It was first translated from Mayan hieroglyphics in the 16th century. Now it still ripples, now it still murmurs, still sighs, and is empty under the sky. There is not yet one person, not one animal, bird, fish, or tree. There is only the sky alone. The face of earth is not clear. Only the sun, only the sea is under the sky. Whatever else might be, simply is not there. There were makers in the sea together called the plumed serpent. They were makers in the sky together called the heart of sky. And together these makers planned the start of life. The earth arose because of them. It appeared simply by them speaking. It rose suddenly like a cloud unfolding. Then the mountains were separating from the water, and all at once great mountains came forth. And the sky was set apart, and the earth was set apart in the midst of the water. Then the makers in the sky planned the animals of the mountains. They made the deer, the pumas, jaguars, and rattlesnakes. Then they started the nest of the birds, great and small. You precious birds, your nests are in the trees and bushes. Then the deer and the birds were told to talk, to praise their makers, to pray to them. But the birds and animals didn't talk. They just squawked and howled. So they had to be accepted that their flesh would be eaten by others. The makers tried again to form a giver of respect. They wanted to create a creature who would nurture and provide. They made a body from mud, but it didn't look good. It talked at first, but then crumbled and disintegrated into the water. Then the heart of the sky called on the wise ones, the grandfather Ixpikikak and the grandmother Unskane, to help decide how to form a person. The grandparents were also creator gods. They said to make wooden carvings that were humans in look and speech. So wooden humans came into being. They talked and multiplied, but there was nothing in their minds or their hearts. They had no memory of their builder, no memory of the heart sky. Then there came great destruction. The wood carvings were killed when the heart sky devised a flood for them. It rained all day and all night, and the animals came into the homes of the wooden carvings and ate them. The people were overthrown. The monkeys in the forests are a sign of this. They look like the previous people, mere wooden carvings. The story continues with the final people being made from corn, and this time Exmunkane grinds the corn into flour and mixes it with water, and from the dough she creates the true first humans. For the Maya, corn and life were connected. Thanks to corn, the Mayan could stop being hunter-gatherers and became farmers instead. This helped their civilization grow and become stronger. Corn had a special meaning to them. Since it gets plants and grows back from the ground, it becomes a sign of death and coming back to life.